Good morning. Yeah, we're busy in the news department, busy in the weather department, but traffic department, things look good for me.
That's good on a Friday for sure, especially if you're getting up and getting going. Now it's cold to start. Nice thing is relatively quiet for us today. Now we have upgraded Saturday to an impact day. It's not a lot of snow, but overall there is a chance for some snow squalls to set up around lunchtime. That's why I wanted to upgrade it, because with those snow squalls, if you're out doing errands or just doing any fun activities with your family, there could be some low visibility. So just keep that in mind. We are looking around 1 to 2 inches as we get into our Saturday, and then another shot of cold air Sunday extending into next week. It's 18 degrees right now. Feels like it's 9 with a very light wind. We got single-digit wind chills around a lot of the area. 9 is your real feel, Katanning and Monroeville. 6 in Washington, 8 in Uniontown and Greensburg, 2 in Franklin. A few light flurries flying around, and we'll see a few flakes passing as we get into the afternoon between 2 and 4 o'clock. Could see up to a ½ inch of accumulation between 4 and 7 tonight up along I-80, so north of 422. You can see that over the next 12 hours, picking it up around 2, 3 o'clock. Even though it's going to be a little warmer, we're still going to feel like we're into the mid-20s today, but it's the weekend snow. It'll be on and off through the day. First batch early into the morning. That's around 1, 2 a.m. And it'll get a bit more scattered, totaling around 1 to 2 inches, but it's the isolated snow squalls that could develop as we get into Saturday afternoon. And then again, I'll be talking very cold air in place for next week. All of that coming up in just a few minutes. Elena.
Thank you, Ashley. Pittsburgh's action traffic, as I mentioned, pretty quiet for us on our roadways. Let's talk about 279. If you missed it earlier, crews did reopen the roads yesterday after they closed it to deal with the storm and the weather we had. However, we just got word that they are reclosing them this morning. You're not going to be able to use the HOV lanes this morning. Crews have to do some snow removal, so unfortunately no HOV lanes on 279, 579. 28 looks fantastic for us. I hope I'm not jinxing it, but we are accident free as we're getting our morning started. Parkway West and East also looking really good as you head toward town. We don't have any slowdowns and no weather impacts on the roads today like we dealt with yesterday. You're at a 4-minute ride. Churchill to the Squirrel Hill Tunnel, 4 as well on 51 as you head from Montage Street to the Liberty Tubes.
It's 6:25 right now. We are dealing with pretty quiet but cold conditions, single-digit wind chills this morning. We'll see a few light flurries flying around today, but impact day for us on Saturday, some scattered light snow showers, and then big drop in temperatures on Sunday. But stick around. I'll be timing out your weekend forecast hour by hour. Janelle.
All right. Thanks, Ash.
Right now, it's not too bad. It's cold. We need coats, hats, gloves all day today. Even though wind chills will be into the mid-20s, which is warmer for us, it'll still be a bit breezy through the afternoon, but I am tracking the weekend forecast with an impact day on Saturday.
It is the winter time after all. Pittsburgh's action traffic. Today's the last day of those northbound single lane restrictions on the Parkway North. Dealing with it one more time from 9 until 4 at the Jacks Run Road Bridge could slow you down just a bit.
Good luck with that, Ashley.
Good luck, right? That's a tricky one to get 8 hours of sleep. You know, today it's going to be a little bit warmer. I'm talking 30s, wind chills into the 20s, but we're finally getting out of the teen wind chills that we've been dealing with. Not so much this morning, but at least through the afternoon. We have some more snow showers coming on Saturday. It's not a lot of snow, around 1 to 2 inches, but upgraded in impact day is there will be some isolated snow squalls developing through the afternoon that could impact some areas. So not everyone will see the impacts, but again, it could get a little tricky for some of you. 18 degrees right now in Pittsburgh. Feels like it's 9, even with a light wind out of the south-southwest. Our wind chills around this morning, teens and single digits. 9 is what it feels like in Greensburg and Monroeville. 9 also Katanning, 8 in Butler, 4 Indiana, Washington. Feels like it is a cold 6 degrees this morning. But again, wind chills will improve into the 20s this afternoon. Like I said, not a whole lot of snow on Saturday. Then a shot of cold air comes in behind this front. We may upgrade Tuesday to a severe weather alert day as sub-zero wind chills will hit us through most of the first half of the day, and only wind chills staying into the single digits. It's going to be brutally cold by Tuesday. A few flurries still trying to fly around in some spots, and we'll still see a few flurries passing as we get into the afternoon, especially north. Now, winter weather advisory is in place for eastern portions of Fayette down into Preston and Tucker and Garrett County and Clarion County starting at 10 o'clock tonight until 7 p.m. on Saturday. And those are some of the spots could get hit with some of those snow squalls. Let's time out the snow. Again, a few flurries between 2 and 4, and then we could see some lighter snow between 5 and 7 up along I-80. Could see close to a ½ an inch or less, but then we'll start to see widespread snow as we get into early Saturday morning. This is 1 a.m. By the time we get around 7, 8 o'clock, that first little batch sweeps through. We'll still have some east of the city. Now notice around lunchtime, we're going to see, again, scattered snow showers, but it's when some of those bands set up. It's not so much about the snow amount, it's the low visibility that could hit you as we get into the afternoon and early evening. So that's why it is an impact day for us. As we get into Sunday, we'll still see a few early morning snow showers, but mainly mostly cloudy and cold, with highs only reaching into the mid-20s. So here's how much snow we're looking at. Again, about a half an inch or less as we continue early this evening north of 422. And then as we continue overnight into early Saturday, we're looking around a half an inch to inch and a half. Those areas that already had a half an inch will get about an inch on top of it. Then as we get into Saturday afternoon, these numbers continue to jump up a little bit. So it's not all at once, but we could see about 1 to 2 inches as we continue through the day tomorrow, a little bit higher in those higher elevations. I have a feeling they may upgrade even Somerset to a winter weather advisory. There's your 4-day plus 4 more forecast. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. A lot of folks have the day off. It will be partly cloudy and cold, very cold on Tuesday. Keep your eye on a chance for more snowflakes coming Wednesday of next week. Elena.
Thanks, Ashley. Pittsburgh's Action Traffic. Let's talk about just a few of the weekend construction projects you'll want to know about. Those of you who use 579, there's going to be a lane restriction in the southbound direction. This is between Bigelow Boulevard and the Center Avenue overpasses. This goes into place Friday, 9 o'clock at night, till Saturday at 5 in the morning, then again 9 o'clock Sunday night until 5 in the morning on Monday. So 2 different points that's going to be restricted. Additionally, the ramps that take you to southbound Bedford Avenue, southbound 7th Avenue, those ramps are going to be closing as well in that time. On 79, not a huge deal, but there's a single lane restriction in the northbound direction near the Route 60 Crafton Moon Run interchange. This is in place just 6 in the morning until 11 in the morning tomorrow. Less than 6 hours, you're going to have that restriction. More than anything, use a little caution. 79 right now, south of the city, just into Washington County, looks fantastic for us, whether you are traveling north or southbound. Parkway west and east in the slowdown spots, also still moving along. Hopefully, because it's a Friday, this will stay that way through the morning. 28 getting busier, volumes increasing for sure, but you don't have any slowdowns through Millvale. Just an 11-minute ride Turnpike to Veterans Bridge, and our tunnel time's 4 minutes across the board.
Pittsburgh's Action News 4 starts now.
Thanks for waking up with Pittsburgh's Action News 4 on this Friday morning.
Another cold start to the day and an impact day is on the way. Elena's going to keep an eye on the roads for us and give us an update in just a moment. But Ashley, let's start with you on this Friday morning and a look at the forecast.
Yeah, it's not too bad of a Friday for us, which is some good news. Could have a few isolated flakes, especially north, and it's a tad warmer. When I say warmer, I mean mid-30s with wind chills only into the 20s. Now, we will have some snow showers Saturday, impact day. It's not a lot of snow, but some snow squalls could set up into the afternoon that could drop that visibility and locally put a little bit more of accumulation on the ground. 18 degrees right now in Pittsburgh, feels like it's 9. It is cold as you step out on this Friday. 6 is your real feel. Washington and Uniontown, 4 into Indiana, 8 in Butler, Monroeville, and Katanning. We had a few flurries passing. I mean, that'll be the trend even into the afternoon and evening, but nothing too significant for you. We'll still be on the chilly side, even though we will peak in the low to mid 30s. But we are watching those snowflakes that'll be working their way in overnight tonight and into Saturday. We are expecting to see potentially around 1 to 2 inches of accumulation. But again, those snow squalls that could set up into the afternoon could add in some neighborhoods just a little bit more. Elena.
Thank you, Ashley. Good Friday morning. Pittsburgh's Action Traffic. This map looks a lot different than it did yesterday. You shouldn't have any weather impacts to worry about on your roadways, as things should be nice and clear for you. We don't really have many slowdowns this morning yet. It's a Friday after all, so hopefully it'll stay light through the morning rush hour. Here's a look at 279. Everything's okay on the roadway except HOV lanes were reopened yesterday. You know, they were closed, so PennDOT could focus on the major roads during that winter weather we had. They did reopen. However, we got word from PennDOT this morning right before 6 o'clock that apparently they need to shut those HOV lanes down again for some snow removal. So no HOV lanes for you this morning, unfortunately, if your ride in is on 279. You have a 10-minute ride, though, split to the city, so it should be an easy commute for you, and tunnel times stay light as well. Janelle. 6:44 on this Friday. Just a heads up, those of you who use 79, there's going to be a lane restriction in the morning and into the early afternoon hours tomorrow. This is in the northbound direction only near the Route 60 Crafton Moon Run interchange, in place tomorrow from 6 in the morning till 11 in the morning. More than anything, use a little caution as crews will be on scene. I don't think it's really going to slow you down much. Big picture, we don't have many slowdowns, but I'll bring you those tunnel times in just a few minutes. Ashley.
It's a cold start, but some of you are going to get to see some sunshine, partly to most mostly cloudy skies to kick it off. 18 degrees, feels like it is 9. Looking at your what to wear forecast, still need the coats, hats, gloves, scarf, sunglasses to start part of the day. We'll have a few flakes, very isolated as we head into the afternoon, but I'm talking about a big drop in temperatures as we finish out the weekend and some more snow. All of that coming up in just about 4 minutes.
Those were the biggest stories for the day ahead to get you out the door in 4 minutes.
6:48 right now. Let's get another check of your morning commute with Elena.
It's a Friday, so I'm happy to report things have been relatively quiet on our roadways. Accident-free, incident-free, water main break free, and slowdown free too. We have a little bit of slowdowns building on the Parkway West and East, but really nothing bad at all. I do want to give you a heads up. 279, the HOV lanes were closed yesterday because we had that winter weather come in. They reopened them later in the afternoon. However, we did get word from PennDOT early this morning that those HOV lanes are staying closed, unfortunately, this morning for some snow removal work. They, I guess, didn't realize had to be done this morning. Parkway West and East still moving along very nicely at the slowdown spots. As I mentioned, slowdowns are really not too heavy at this point in the morning. 28 moving nicely through Millvale. We don't have any issues on the roadway there. Our drive time on 28 sitting at just 11 minutes. Turnpike to Veterans Bridge. The tunnel times are changing colors just slightly, but those numbers are staying light. A 6-minute ride on 51 as you head toward the Liberty Tubes, and 279 is just 11 minutes split to the city. Ashley.
Weather-wise, it's not too bad, except cold. Single-digit wind chills around the area, even though we'll be a little bit warmer today and not that warm. I'm talking mid-30s, wind chills into the 20s. We do have an impact day on Saturday, some more snow showers coming in. It's not a lot of snow, looking around 1 to 2 inches, but there could be some isolated snow bands that set up into the afternoon that really drop your visibility, put another quick coating, localized a little bit more accumulation. But right now in Pittsburgh, 18 degrees, feels like it's 9, but it is just beautiful out there this morning, and you can see all around the area, even with a light wind and some areas fair skies, those wind chills are cold. 5 is what it feels like right now in Greensburg and Indiana, 6 into Washington, 2 in Franklin, 8 into Butler and Katanning. Now we are going to see a chilly start, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Some isolated flakes can't be rolled out through the afternoon and evening, especially north up along I-80. I'll show you that on Futurecast here. But overall, the big thing is after these light snow showers Saturday, it's the big drop in temperatures. Impact day on Tuesday has the potential to be upgraded to a severe weather alert day as we are talking sub-zero wind chills for the first half of the day. Now this morning you can see some of these flakes into Ohio trying to work their way in, but again, a lot of it is fizzling out. Now we have been upgraded to a winter weather advisory into Clarion, eastern portions of Fayette County, even western portions of Garrett County. That kicks in at 10 o'clock tonight until 7 p.m. on Saturday. So let's time out the snowflakes. Again, it'll be on and off as we continue through our Saturday, but even a few passing as we continue in the afternoon and evening. Could see up to a half an inch or less up along I-80, that little batch rolling through in the evening. More widespread overnight. This is 1 a.m. Saturday. You could see it kind of just taking over most of the region. By the time you wake up, a lot of that will break up a bit. We'll still have some snow showers east, and then we'll see another batch developing, very scattered, but this is where some of these bands could set up. And again, you know the snow squalls here, they really do drop your visibility, so that's why we're upgrading it to an impact day. That sweeps through. Still a few lingering snow showers east, especially those areas that are under that winter weather advisory early Sunday. Otherwise, Sunday, the big story is going to be the cold air. We're talking daytime highs only into the mid-20s. So not a lot of snow. Again, about a half an inch or less as we get into this evening north of 422. Then notice as you wake up Saturday morning, about almost an inch, inch and a half. And then as we continue through the day, those areas get hit with potentially another half an inch or so. So total about 1 to 2 inches. But if a band moves through, you could see some of these numbers a little bit higher. So just keep that in mind. There's your 4-day plus 4 more forecast. A lot of you are off on Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and it is going to be a cold one. That cold snap sticks around for Tuesday. A chance for some snowflakes coming for the middle of next week.
Friday, so we sort of expected that. Taking a look at the flow map with the road condition feature on, you're not dealing with anything like you were yesterday. It should be very easy morning commute for you in terms of weather. And in terms of volume, really nothing to worry about there either. Parkway West and East, no slowdowns in the slowdown spots. Your tunnel time staying very light. Heaviest right now if you're coming in on the Parkway West at 8 minutes from Carnegie, and Route 28 still in the green at 12 minutes.
Shocking to see the Parkway East. No one's going to work this morning. 17 degrees, feels like it is 7. Now you can see some clouds there, but also fair skies. So we'll see a little bit of sunshine in some spots. But overall, we are going to have a few flurries flying around later today. Could see about a half an inch or less up along I-80. The big story will be our impact day on Saturday. Now we'll be on and off first round overnight into early Saturday morning. I'm going to have it stopped here. Oh, forgot to put the stops in. But I will say it will be on and off. There could be some isolated snow squalls around lunchtime, totaling around 1 to 2 inches. Not a lot of snow, but it's those snow squalls. They can get dangerous with